Hey guys, welcome to yet another new video, and in this video we will be talking about the auto memory for Claude. Claude has recently launched a new feature called the Claude Auto Memory, which is a feature for Claude Code that allows the agent to automatically store and recall project specific knowledge across different sessions. Not only just on the Claude Code, it also works on the Claude UI as well. So it enables a lot of different things like automatic learning, storage location, and primary files and auto dream memory 2.0 as well. So let me show you how you can access that or enable it in your own Claude UI first. So in order to start, the first thing that we're going to do is simply navigate to the settings. So if you are in the Claude UI, you can click onto your profile picture. You can simply click onto the settings option, and then from here click onto the capabilities. Now within the capabilities, you have this memory option. So you can see it is currently disabled. It says generate memory from chat history. Allow Claude to remember relevant context from your chats. Memory includes your entire chat history with Claude. You can also choose to import memory from other AI providers. So if you were using any other LLM before, for example, ChatGPT or Google Gemini, and you wish to export all of the memory from there to your Claude, then you can simply click onto this Start Import button, and then you will need to copy this particular prompt and paste it on the AI from where you want the memory. And then the response that AI will give you needs to be pasted onto this particular placeholder, and Claude will remember that particular memory. So to test it out, first let's start a new chat, and from here let me type in who am I. So it is just a very small questions, and let's see if Claude knows who am I. So Claude says I don't have any information about you, I don't have access to your personal details. Now what we're going to do is go to the settings and go to the capabilities and enable the memory function, and you can see there is no particular chat memory as of yet. So we're going to go start a new chat, and I'm going to type in remember this in your memory. I am Sam, a software engineer, and I like apples. Now I have given it a particular command in the memory, and you can see that it has particularly stored this information which says got it Sam, I have saved that you are a software engineer who like apples, and it will remember it in the future conversations. So what we're going to do is start a new chat. Now I'm going to click onto this new chat, and now I'm going to ask him who am I and a question mark. Now let's see if it could answer it or not. So it is currently thinking, and now you can see it says that I am Sam, I'm a software engineer who like apples. Is there something I can help you to do? So this is basically the whole context of how memories actually work in Claude Code. So it is a beautiful feature, especially if you don't wish to repeat each and every instruction that you are giving to Claude again and again. If you have a particular style of writing, if you wish to the Claude to remember something in each and every conversation, then what you need is your memory option. Just simply set up your memories so that Claude can easily take all of the information that is required. So using the memory, Claude can identify useful context during your work, like build commands, recurring bugs, styles preferences, and architectural decisions as well. So it also acts as an advanced background process that acts like sleep for the agent and runs a sub-agent to deduplicate, prune, and recognize fragmented memories to keep them sharp and useful. So this is the Auto Dream or the Memory 2.0 feature in Claude Code as well. So in the Claude Code, we have the Claude.md files and also the Auto Memory option as well. Like similarly, that I can show you how you can manage. So for that, let me simply open my Windows PowerShell, and I'm gonna launch the Claude code. So I'll simply type in Claude, and from here I can simply type in the config settings, And within the settings you will need to search for memory. I cannot find memory right here, but in here if you will scroll down you can see all of these different options. Let me go back and type in memory. So in the memory you can see that the auto memory is enabled, and from here I can select the project memory, user memory, open auto memory folder, or open the cell security guard agent memory. So this is the personal user scope memory that I have created for a project. So in for the project memories you can simply hit the enter button here and you can see this is the project memory, and similarly for the personal or the user memory you can do the same as well. You can at any point of time even change the memory content. For example, instead if let's say I go to any particular chat, I'm gonna start a new chat and I'm gonna say, remember, I am not Sam, I am actually George who likes bananas. Now let's see if it can easily override the memory, and you say it is updating the memory, and you can see that the memory has been updated. Now let me again start a new chat and ask it again, who am I? Question mark. And let's see if Claude gets it right or not. And now you can see it says that I am George, a software engineer with a taste for bananas. So this is primarily the whole concept of memory. Do let me know if this worked for you and how you use memories in your own personal contexts for Claude and Claude Code. So that was all for this tutorial. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.